And don't try to take off because we'll tase you.
So, this has been going on for a while. She's been taking copious amounts of money.
And how much would you say you took from the tills?
She admitted to taking $3,000 worth of money.
So, if you haven't figured it out already, you are going to be placed under arrest.
When dumb employees think they can steal thousands of dollars without getting punished.
So, this has been going on for a while. She's been taking copious amounts of money.
And how much would you say you took from the tills?
She admitted to taking $3,000 worth of money.
So, if you haven't figured it out already, you are going to be placed under arrest.
But that was nothing compared to this employee who reportedly thought she had the right to take thousands of dollars without punishment. On January 17, 2023, police were called to a Home Depot after receiving a report about an employee suspected of stealing cash directly from the registers. What started as a small accounting issue would soon reveal months of quiet theft.
So we have two situations. Which one are you here for?
The money.
Yes, you're with me. So she submitted and signed an affidavit saying she's taken at least $3,000.
You guys have the video footage of it?
Of her taking money, yes. They have it all on
Every
the phone.
single?
Yeah, they did all the transactions. We actually thought it was more about 5, but she admitted to 3. But we have it back here. I have to notify her we're terminating her, and I would like to prosecute, and I would like to walk her out in cuffs.
When officers arrived, Destiny first admitted to taking around $3,000, claiming it was all for her sick grandmother and her late grandfather's headstone. Her tone was soft and her story sympathetic, but the numbers told another version. In a single shift the day before, she had already taken nearly $1,800. As the officer pressed for the truth, her estimate quietly climbed to over $5,000. Each new number only made things worse.
Okay. So, when did this start taking place? Do you remember? If you had to take an educated guess, like, was it like a month ago, a couple weeks ago? How much? Okay. Are you a cashier? Returns and you check people out and stuff like that? Okay. It's been going on for a few weeks now. How are we doing this? Like, explain to me so I can better understand how we went from working here to slightly taking some cash out at a time. Were we checking someone out when we were doing it, or were you just randomly go to the register, open it up, take out? Were you taking out like $20 at a time, or $100 you were taking $100 out at a time? Every single time? Okay, so every single time you did it, you were taking money, $100 out every single time. And how much would you say you took from the tills? Over 2,000? Have you ever? What'd you do with the cash after you took every time you took the 100 out? What were you using it on?
I was gonna use it on my mother.
What were you gonna buy her?
I was gonna buy her. She's just sick right now. And it wasn't a thought process. I was just interested in it.
I gotcha. So you're taking the money for your grandma so you can spend it on her. Does your grandma take care of you? And you thought it'd be nice to kind of treat her?
It wasn't a treat.
She's sick? So you're helping pay for medical bills or something, or? Yeah? Okay. Is there anything else that you can remember about when you took the $100 at a time, or are you taking them? Let's focus on the money now. Were you taking like 20s, or were you taking a $100 bill? So it was a $100 bill every time. Okay. And you said it's up to $2,000. You took over $2,000.
Can I add something? Can I ask her a question?
Absolutely.
Okay. So when we just talked a few minutes ago, right? We talked about you taking the cash from the registers. No, it was more than $100 each time, right? So last night you talked about yesterday what you took from the registers, right? Was over $1,000, right? Okay. He needs to know that.
Oh, I added the...
I know. You didn't understand when he said hundreds.
Oh, so you were taking. So,
yes, sorry.
So let me break it down for you. So let's say this is my till, right? Up at customer service. I open it up. and I'm just taking $100 out and
No,
putting.
I took.
You took more? Did you? And that was happening every time you did it?
Yes.
So you took all the hundreds out of the tills, are you telling me? And that would add up to whatever amount that you took out of there. Do you remember what the first time you did it, do you remember what the total amount was that you took out?
There usually isn't hundreds in there. Some are 2 to 4.
2 to 4. So we're talking a couple $100 every time we took money out from the cashiers. Okay. Do we have any of this money? Did it go into your bank account, anything like that? You just kept all the cash? Do you still have any of that cash left? Anything that you've taken from Home Depot, you spent all of it?
I would give it back if I had it.
I gotcha. And to be more descriptive, what were we spending it on for Grandma?
I was just paying some of her stuff off.
I'm sorry, what?
Just paying some of her things off.
What kind of things were you paying off?
I don't know what bills specifically. I live with her and my uncle, and my uncle doesn't do anything for her. So.
Okay.
And some of it were for her bills, and then we've been waiting. My grandfather passed away a year ago, so I've also wanted to help with the headstone for that too.
Okay. They were helping pay for the headstones and medical bills for Grandma.
The bills and headstone.
Okay.
So this has been going on for a while. She's been taking copious amounts of money. So she is young. She was 19, so she's not a minor. Do you do the diversion program?
For stuff like this, no.
Okay. I'm just
This
curious.
is a felony amount. I'll be honest.
That's what I thought. I just
She's
wanted
gonna probably leave in handcuffs.
Well,
today.
that's what she should leave in.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's what happens when
But-
you steal cash from your
Yeah.
business. You know,
And her not being truthful. She was truthful with us and then not truthful with you. That's why
and I'll read all the statements.
we had cash shortages. Every other day we had cash shortages. So once they did their investigation, they determined that Destiny could clearly be seen on camera, popping open the register with a cash strip boy and removing cash, placing it in her right pocket. At that point, they put the packet together. We made an appointment to come and see her today. We sat down with her, discussed exactly what happened. She admitted to taking $3,000 worth of money from the registers, stated it was for her grandmother. I have a statement, and so does the other witness, and that's what happened. Yes, sir. Yesterday we had a $1,200 shortage. And when I spoke to her about that today, she said yes, she did indeed.
She would start pacing back and forth, look around, look left, look right, then proceed to start accessing the register without having a customer present. That's automatically a red flag because there's no reason to touch the register if there's no one in front of you.
Correct.
She proceeded to then, with no explanation, open the register, reach in, grab several high dollar, place them in her palm and put it into the pocket of her apron or her front right pocket. This happened twice yesterday. Now, part of that journal that register gives you an unexplained total dollar amount of how much money is missing from the registers. She impacted 2 different registers in her yesterday shift. One of them was $533, I believe, and the second one was $1,200 and.
So roughly, yesterday she took about $1,800.
If I had to guess, I would say approximation, yes. North of $1,500, less than $2,000.
So I'm just gonna ask you a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna make a phone call. Okay? You are on multiple occasions. Okay? It seems like at least 5 different days. Okay? You were seen on camera taking a plethora of money from the tills. Okay? And I need to get an exact dollar amount. And someone who takes cash, they go home and count it. I know you went home and counted it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
You did?
Because you just didn't take the money and then go, oh, I'm just going to spend this. So I need you, to the best of your knowledge, to just give me the best estimated number of how much money that you took. Are we talking like $3,000? How much? 3? Because from what I'm seeing, we're talking more than that. I mean, a alone yesterday, you took about $1,800. Okay, I think you know that. She went home and counted it probably last night, right? Okay. So every other night, how much? And I know it's been months, but if you had to take the best guess possible, I mean, because one time, one shift, you took $1,800. So how much money are we talking about here?
That was just the one shit. That was the first time there's ever been $1,000 in the.
That was the first time you ever took over 1,000.
Yes, that's the because there's never been that much in the till before.
Okay, but if again, give me a ballpark number other than 3,000.
Over 4.
Over 4? Okay. Is it over 5? Are you sure? You're 100% sure you did not take over $5,000?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm not trying to push it.
No,
but
I know.
But you know that I know the amount. Okay. I know that kind of sounded a little bit confusing, but I know you know the amount of money that you took.
I don't know
it might not
exactly.
be to the exact dollar, but so we're talking about 5. You took over up to $5,000. Is that correct? Do you want to say anything to them about what you did? About
Can I have her amend her statement?
We
Just her
talked.
written statement?
It was 3, but I really didn't count it to.
You want to amend your statement and add 5 in there instead?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. I know you're not going to know the exact dates, but do you remember like what day of the week it was when you did it at least or anything like that?
No.
So if you haven't figured it out already, you are going to be placed under arrest. Okay? So we are going to head down to the jail. You will be able to bond out. Okay? So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to walk out to my car with me. Okay? I won't cuff you in front of everybody. Out of respect.
In the end, the young woman was arrested and charged with grand theft, a reminder that no excuse, no matter how personal, can justify stealing from those who trusted you.
You have nothing else in your pockets, right?
No.
Okay. What's up? Leave that in your pocket. I'm talking like knives or anything like that. Alright, easiest way in is to sit down butt first and then pull your feet in, okay?
Well, I'm big, so.
Yeah. I understand. I'm a big guy too.
Let's start with this woman. She's supposedly been working at the clothing store for 6 months, but she probably needs some time off. On October 22nd, 2025, police were called to a Neiman Marcus clothing store in Boca Raton after receiving a report about an employee suspected of stealing thousands of dollars in merchandise. From the moment officers arrived, it was clear this was no small case of forgetfulness.
So this employee's been with you guys for how long?
For 6 months.
6 months?
For 6 months.
Okay.
She's been with us for 6 months. I just took over the store, and I'm in Guzman's spot. So I started observing a lot of weird behavior. Me and my other API did dedicated surveillance on her. As we were doing dedicated,
What was she doing?
As we were doing dedicated surveillance on her, we seen her ring up home alterations. We just seen her with weird behavior. We seen her stashing stuff in the back of her cubbies, you know, where we have libraries. She was stashing clothes there, and then the clothes would go missing.
Okay, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly promise and swear that the statement you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. And could you state of your position here?
I'm the AAPM.
Okay, and how long have you been doing loss prevention for?
18 years.
18 years. So you definitely have some training and experience, right, with your job. So why were we called here today at Neiman Marcus?
We've been observing suspicious activities from an associate.
Loss prevention had been quietly watching her for weeks. They noticed strange behavior, missing inventory, and clothes being hidden behind cabinets where she worked. Surveillance footage eventually revealed at least 6 stolen items, with a total value of nearly $2,000.
We got a lot of leads of inconsistencies and a lot of clothes going missing, so we started doing dedicated surveillance. As we started doing dedicated surveillance, we noticed that the associate went ahead and rung up a transaction for alterations of a pair of shorts that she did not pay, that she later on was trying to walk out the store with. But since we have a policy put in place that they need to come to us 2 hours prior to them walking out with the alterations, I checked it the following day. When I checked it the following day, me and other managers checked the UPC of the pair of shorts. The shorts were never never bought. And then that's when we...
The breaking point came when she sent a pair of shorts to alterations without ever paying for them. She paid $24 for the tailoring, hoping no one would notice the shorts themselves had never been bought.
Had a talk with her this morning, and when we had a talk with her this morning, she confessed to taking that item, not paying for it, paying for the alterations, which was $24, and then she proceeded to confess of all the other items that she has stolen and taken out the store. That was not the only item that she did take, and she did start all this 2.5 months ago.
Okay. And then you said this happened about 2 days ago? We're talking about
Yes,
the 20th,
on the
right?
20th is when she brought the pair, the whole set that was done from alterations. I gave her a slip for the pair of jeans, but the shorts were nowhere. There was no paperwork on the shorts.
Okay.
And that's when we had to investigate further. And as we investigated further, we concluded to the findings of the shorts were never purchased. And the only thing she paid for was the $24
Okay.
to get the shorts altered.
I know you mentioned in the beginning that there was inconsistencies and also other information that she may have done this in the past.
Correct.
Is that from other coworkers? Or
From other men.
When confronted, Juliana confessed almost immediately. She blamed financial struggles, therapy, and family stress, claiming she only wore the items at work before taking them home. Her words tried to soften the truth, but the evidence was already overwhelming.
All right. Before I talk to you, I'm just going to read you your rights, right? Just our normal procedures. I have no idea. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they called us. Obviously, something happened at the store, and we're just trying to figure things out. Okay. It's just normal procedures when we have to read somebody their rights when we're doing an investigation. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. They told me a little bit of what's going on, right? You're an employee here, right? How long you been employed here?
7 months.
7 months? Okay, so 7 months you've been employed here, so you know the proper procedures for, I'm assuming employee purchases, alterations and stuff like that, right? So they were telling me a little bit about it. So what's going on? Why are they calling me? Yeah, we could talk in private. Up to you. You can stay. Okay.
Through the time that I've been here, I've been obviously struggling, and things that I've used here, so clearly not that smart, it's not like anyways, so that's what I did.
Okay.
And
like, what do you mean take things? What'd you take?
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
It's right here on the statement. And then I put prices.
Could you give me a little synopsis of what happened? Because again, I'm not going to read that right now, but
sorry.
Yeah, if you could just tell me.
Like a jeans, a top, a blazer.
So why did you do that? You said your times are rough, right?
Times are rough. I need to look good. It's just, it was a brain thing. I'm, going to see my therapist. It's just been a little rough lately. I'm not home. It's the first time I'm not home.
What do you mean not home? So are you from somewhere else?
No. I raised my kids. I'm always home, and now I'm not.
Okay.
And it's been a stressor. My mother-in-law with us has been a stressor, and I think I did something stupid.
Mm-hmm. So those items you took, it wasn't for you to resell, it was just for the use?
No, oh my God, no, I used them here.
Yeah.
It was literally to use them here.
Okay, when was that? When did it start?
About 2 months ago, during last call, that's when I...
around what time period?
2 months, maybe.
2 months, so we're looking... So right now we're in October, so you think August?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so could you give me the exact day in August, maybe?
No, he told me to give ballparks.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Again, it's like spur of the moment. It's nothing. Like I go home and I plan this.
Okay. So what did you take without you paying for it? Was it those five items?
Four.
So 4 items.
Sorry, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that was all in one day?
1, 2, 3, 4 items, and then that. No, it wasn't all in one day. Jeans. I stained my jeans.
So was it multiple days?
Period. Yeah, it was like probably a 2-week period of like stupidity or something like that.
So 2 weeks in August?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm giving you ballparks. Please don't quote me on times. I don't know.
Okay.
Like the jeans, for example, I stained my jeans and then so I don't really know.
You swapped jeans at the store? So you went to the fitting room, swapped it out? Okay, so you basically swapped it, you wore it out, and you went home with it, right? Okay. And then when was the most recent? Because those were 4 instances, right, back in August. And did anything continue in September? In total, how many items do you think it took?
Like 4 or 5. So it's whatever is here.
So those items only in August then? Did you steal any items?
August, probably in September. I'm not sure. Probably August, September. Probably end of August, beginning of September. That's probably it.
What happened 2 days ago? Was it a pair of
Tailoring.
shorts?
Yes, the tailoring that I have it, and I was literally, so what we do is we save things for 30/30. 30/30 is whenever we get two different pays, and that's what I wanted. I wanted for next week. The 25th is
in a few days. It's in 3 days.
So and I have my sister's birthday party, so I wanted to get it tailored. So whenever I paid for it, it would have been tailored. But the other.
So those items that I guess you put aside to get tailored, right?
That one.
Those items.
The dangerous one. The other one I paid
skirt.
for in this year.
Okay, the skirt, right? Did you try to leave the store without it?
Well, I put it to tailor.
Okay.
So well, I guess they put it all together. So yeah, so they would have given it to me. Yes.
Okay. The way the procedure is, right? The way they were explaining to me, the way you did it, it almost seemed like you were gonna leave it there and not pay for it and leave.
That's what I'm saying. I understand.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying I understand what it looks like.
Okay.
I'm not denying what it looks like.
And it probably is that way, right?
Well, that one wasn't because I was gonna wear it. Like it's not.
So let's just say 2 days
that
ago.
one. Yes, that one. No, but.
Okay. Okay, so she, amidst everything that happened in, I guess, the end of August, right? She said it could have bled into September, the 4 items she took, right? She said about the 2 days ago, she was claiming that she was going to get it altered, but then pay for it. But again, I don't work for Neiman Marcus, so I don't know how that procedure
she knows
works.
the policy.
Okay, so the way she was doing it, was it to a point where she was going to steal those items?
She was about to walk out with the items if I would have not told her, hey, I need to check.
Miss Juliana, do me a favor, just put your phone in your bag for now. Your phone, just put that in your bag. Thank you.
Oh, because I'm not. Oh, gotcha.
Technically, you're
Sorry, it's just my
detained.
son.
I hear you. If there's an emergency, you let us know. But I don't know. But just for the time being, since I haven't gone through your stuff, you don't seem like the type that wants to hurt anybody. But we treat everyone the same.
All right, Julian, I had one question, right? So I know you spoke to Yomira, right? And she's
the other.
correct. I know in the beginning when you guys were talking, it went from what happened 2 days ago to bleeding into all that stuff.
Yeah, because
right?
I wanted to be honest.
Yeah, and you were honest, right, with them and stuff. I just want to touch base about what happened 2 days ago, right? I know during the alterations and stuff, you told them that you were not going to pay for those items of leaving the store.
Well, whenever she had said something, then yeah, I panicked, obviously.
Okay, and that's probably what was going to happen if she didn't really check on you. You'd probably walk out of the store with
I
it.
mean, I guess that sure, yeah.
Because it's easier because you've done it before in the past, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what's going to happen is I'll be straight up honest with you because you've been honest with me, right? Based on whatever has happened in the end of August and also a couple days ago, right? Check this out. You are going to be under arrest, right?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. All right. I'm going to place you in handcuffs once we pat you down, but you're compliant now, and I'll walk you through the process.
Are you serious?
But Julianne, okay, but Julianne, check this out. Your goal is to get through this as smooth as possible, right? As quickly as possible. So my goal is to give you some direction, right? We're going to do some paperwork back at the police department, right? From there, we're going to take you up to county, right? They have to finish their paperwork. And then you could probably leave from there, right? It all depends on how quickly this all gets done. But based on whatever has happened, right, since the end of August, right? And also has happened 2 days ago, right? There is a crime about that, right? So do you understand that part?
Can you not handcuff me here in front of like
42 hours, 10, 12. Good. We'll have this officer just pat you down, okay? And then if you have any jewelry and stuff, we're going to take them off because it's a little quicker of a process if we do it that way.
Can I put my stuff in my car with you looking at me?
I could put it in your car for you,
Okay.
right? And then we could do all that. So just jewelry and stuff, a little bit easier.
Can you please not handcuff me in front of the store?
Or I have no dictation about that. We have policy and procedures like you have here at work. So I have to deal with those policy and procedures. What I won't do is walk you through the front in front of everybody. We'll go through the back entrance here.
In the end, Juliana was charged with grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. A reminder that hard times never justify dishonest choices.
Oh, and Janet also asked me something about
This one I can't take off because if I take off, it's gonna close. Like I.
Well, you need to take it off, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There you go. Can I get a case number?
I'm just coming.
Sign for it. Case number is 11409.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all the moving and you're gonna relax just like this. Okay?
1237.
Turn facing.
34, 1046.
Next, let's look at this phone store employee. He planned for weeks to steal 19 phones, but the next day he still went to work as if nothing had happened. On August 19th, 2025, police were called to a T-Mobile store in Bloomingdale after receiving a report about an employee suspected of stealing electronic devices straight from the company's safe.
Can you just run me through a quick brief? I had the report, but just so we have our ducks in a row.
Yeah, so throughout a couple days now, she's been taking stuff, the last couple weeks.
Okay.
Total of 19 phones and 1 Apple Watch, so a total of 20 devices.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty significant. So total's like what, $20,000?
Yeah.
So about $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes 2 at a time, 3 at a time sometimes. And it's always when she's in the back alone.
Okay. The store manager had been quietly tracking the losses for over 2 weeks. Surveillance footage showed her slipping into the back alone, opening the safe, and pocketing phones 2 or 3 at a time. By the time detectives arrived, the count had reached 19 phones and 1 Apple Watch, worth nearly $20,000.
Pockets it. We've been able to like track it, but like haven't stopped it. Last one was I think Sunday, so this Sunday that just passed.
Okay. So like the 17th.
But her next shift is today, 9:30. She'll make it on time. She tends to like come late sometimes.
Okay.
Nothing yet, but if she does come in late, she normally texts me like I'm running late, but nothing today. So.
Okay.
You know what kind of car she drives?
No, she gets dropped off though.
In the front or the back?
In the back. So use the back door.
All right. Have you guys like been able to figure out which serial numbers of the phones and you got everything?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know if it was given to the officer yesterday or not, but
I don't have.
We'll
them.
probably need
I can
that.
pull them up, but corporate office down the street they definitely have it too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably end up needing that at some point today.
I think it was her name is.
We'll take her. We'll take her back, see if she'll interview.
Yeah.
And then hopefully she'll give up where these phones are and we can get them back.
Okay.
That's we're just hoping. That's a hope.
Yeah, that's a hope.
When officers approached her, she calmly handed over her bag without resistance. She admitted to taking about 3 phones, blaming stress and student loans. But the moment detectives mentioned 19 missing devices, her tone changed. She claimed she gave most away to friends and family, selling only 2 for $5 each. Her words tried to minimize the damage, but the inventory told a very different story.
Hi, today. Hi, I'm Detective Cezak. I'm with Bloomingdale. It's my partner, Detective Johnson.
How we doing?
Do you kind of understand why we'd be here? Wanting to speak with you? Okay. Do you have an ID on you by any chance?
No, not with me.
You don't have anything with your name on it?
Not today.
Okay. So we've kind of been informed of what's been going on regarding the cell phones. But at this time, we are going to have to take you into custody, okay? If you could just give me your bag. And then if you could hand my partner your phone.
Just gonna hold on to it for you, okay?
You don't have anything on you, right? No pockets? Okay. Is this your store key? Yeah. I'm going to take that. That's probably Dave. Dave, is that you? I don't want to get you hurt. Cool.
674.
Tiny wrist. Is that too tight? I'm going to lock this so it doesn't tighten up on you, okay? Thanks, sir. We'd like to talk to you about it. We'll do that at the PD. How long have you been working at T-Mobile?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 months.
2 months? Okay. Did you work anywhere before that? Why do you think that we are in this situation right now?
I just was looking to hear from you guys.
So, obviously T-Mobile has told us that some phones and some other items are missing. Do you know anything about that?
Some phones and other items?
Mm-hmm.
What other items?
Apple Watch, AirPods.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like I don't know what's going on
I
or what's
appreciate
happening.
that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So yeah, I do know about the phones that are missing. And yeah, it's me.
Do you know how many phones are missing? What was the reasoning for taking those phones?
Dumb reasons, not thinking, not really thinking about it.
You just short on cash or something? Trying to pay for student loans? 'Cause that's something we can understand.
Well, I mean, pretty people can understand it, but yeah, but like, it wasn't smart thinking to do.
Okay. Someone tell you?
Actions come with consequences.
Yes. No, but being forthcoming about it, obviously, that's better for you in the long term, you know, because we can say, like, you know, hey, she took this because she needed the money or she's short on money. You know, she's going to school full time. She got 3 more years, and school's not cheap. I mean, it wasn't cheap when we went to school. I can't imagine what it's like right now.
Definitely can't think what it is for you guys to go to school than what I'm going for.
Yeah. So, how much do you have in school loans?
Chamberlain ain't cheap, I know that. So Chamberlain ain't cheap.
Chamberlain ain't cheap. Chamberlain ain't cheap. Like, I think for Chamberlain, I think I have 10 left to pay them.
It's not that bad. It's not that
Yeah, that's what's left.
Yeah.
We have been paying them since the start.
Yeah.
But that's why I was switching, because I was like, this is way too expensive. I can't constantly pay them.
Yeah. I would get that. So is that kind of why? Is it just short on money?
Yeah.
Okay. Did somebody tell you to take the phones? Did you ever talk to anybody about taking the phones? Like friends, family?
No.
Anybody like request you to, hey, can you slip me an iPhone?
No.
No. Okay. What did you do with those phones?
I gave them away.
Okay. Friends, family?
Friends.
Do you know which friends you gave them to?
Huh?
Do you know which friends you gave them to?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to tell me who you gave them to? Not necessarily that they're going to be in trouble, but I'm being quite honest, we're trying to get those phones back. You know?
I get you.
Okay.
I can give, like, if I have my phone off, like, I can give it to you. Like,
You just gave it to them? Okay. I know your phone's like almost dead, so we threw it on a charger real quick.
Okay.
Did they give you money? So once it's charged up a little bit, I don't want it to die on me, you know.
Okay.
Did you get money in return for giving them the phones?
Just a bit.
Okay. How much were you getting per phone? How much were you getting per phone?
Like 5.
Like $5? Okay. Do you know how many phones you sold off?
Only 2.
Only 2? Okay. What'd you do with the rest of the phones?
I only think I only had 3.
If I was to tell you that T-Mobile pulled an inventory for the last, like, 2-3 weeks, and we're missing 19 phones.
19?
Yeah.
Me, too, 19. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing any of that.
Okay.
I'm owning up to it.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I did mess up, and it was wrong of me to even do that. I have consequences for what I did.
Like I said, we're trying to at least get the phones back for T-Mobile, but they are saying that they're missing quite a few phones since like August 9th. So the last like 2 weeks.
Okay, so I can, when I get my phone, I can get that to you.
Okay.
Who I gave them to.
Yeah. So you think you only sold 2 phones? Did you give? Okay, maybe you sold 2 phones. Did you give any away? Okay.
I can give them to, like, that's what I was like, I can give the people that I gave them to you, like, directly.
Alright, yeah, we'll get your phone once it charged up. Like I said, it was like a very, very sliver of red, and I didn't want it to die.
Okay.
So we just threw it on a charger. We'll give it like another like 10 minutes, and then we'll get that back. They also brought up that they're missing some money. So
What do you mean?
what was explained to me is that sometimes you guys will be given cash as like a deposit, whether it's for a statement or for like a phone. And then it's found some inconsistencies with what was supposed to be deposited and what was actually deposited. And those inconsistencies fell on days that you were closing.
That's one thing I've never done, like take anything out of a register, no, because like I've been in any job and never wanted to go into the register, do that. The phones, yes, I did, but the register, no, I've never done that.
Okay, so you never took any cash from like deposit box or something like that?
I don't remember ever doing nothing like that. Because I've never done that at any job, ever. I wouldn't do that. Because we have to count it to make it right. So I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Alright.
And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't really thinking straight. I was just like, okay, I'm just do this. And really kind of messed up.
It's okay. I mean, people make mistakes, right? You've never been arrested before?
No.
Okay. So maybe this was just a mistake.
I've never been seen inside of a jail.
Well, ours is actually.
Except-
I don't think we're gonna push it to sell. So.
Except for when we hit, like, someone hit our car and we came in and was like making a police report. But other than that, I've never seen an inside. So no, I've never.
Hopefully this will be the last time. Right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I will never do this again.
The people that you get the phones to, are there any more phones left at your house?
No.
You got some in your bedroom or anything like that?
Actually, no, I do not.
No?
Not at all.
Okay.
That's why I said I can give you exactly who I gave the phones to, so you can go there, because there's nothing that I can give you at all.
Okay.
Because I'm empty-handed to get them back, so I can give them directly to you. I think I gave one to like a family friend, like not my friend, but like family friend of a friend, like that type of friend.
Okay.
So yeah, that's who I sold it to. That's why I said I'll give the people directly to you and show you who I gave them to, and who I gave them to and who I sold them to, so you can know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to like jam them up.
No, you're
like,
fine.
Like I said, we're just trying to get the phone.
No,
back.
you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. I'm in the wrong. You're not wrong for asking any questions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said it's really on me. Nobody else would know anything about it.
Okay.
So that was my mistake. I wouldn't really tell anyone if I made a mistake.
In the end, the woman was taken into custody pending charges from the state's attorney. A reminder that financial pressure never excuses betraying the trust of those who hired you.
And don't try to take off because we'll tase you.
But that's nothing compared to the following employee, who was caught stealing $7,000 in cash, and when punished, he demanded special treatment from the police. On March 2nd, 2026, police were called to a public supermarket in Boynton Beach after receiving a report about a customer service team leader suspected of stealing thousands in cash.
Yeah, bro.
What's permission for public? Oh, Moscow.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, oh, Moscow. Yeah, we used you before.
Yeah, we made it.
Alright, what's going on?
So I had an investigation. Basically, we have a customer service team leader who, over the course of 4 months, took just over $7,000 in cash.
Okay.
He was doing fraudulent refunds.
Okay.
And I got everything
in a folder.
I got USB stick.
The store's loss prevention team had pulled a report showing a suspicious number of refunds at one register. After reviewing the footage, the truth became impossible to hide. He would walk up to an empty register, process a fake refund, and slip the cash into a small blue pouch. Sometimes he even paused real transactions to fake a cash pickup, then quietly walked away with the money.
So what's on this USB thing?
The video. This is actually in the USB, so you can print out that, and the video that corresponds.
Do you need this folder?
No, that's just.
So what's the video of?
The video are of the transactions, of him doing the transactions.
So he's been fraudulent refunds, meaning like.
So yeah, so he would go up to the register, act like he's doing a refund for someone, but no one was there.
Yeah.
And he would then go around and he'd pocket the cash.
He pocket the cash. Okay.
Yeah. So we interviewed him. So
where is he?
In that office over there.
He's in that office?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you gotta start from the beginning because I need to write down stuff. So what's your name? You have an ID with you? Just run me through from pretty much beginning to end. Like how you caught onto it. Just run me through everything.
Okay. Can you come here and just close the door real quick? I'm sorry. There's no search. Huh? Someone's in there with him right now. He ain't going anywhere. I just did associates not come in stick. You know how everybody can be. So I'm not trying to be rude. It's just a lot more. No. So basically, there was a report that was run that showed a suspicious amount of returns that were done in the store. After investigating it, we found that he was doing the fraudulent refunds, where he'd go to the register, he'd process a refund. He would either go and he'd put it in a little blue pouch, put the money in there, and then walk over in the hallway and conceal it, or he would walk around the store after getting change and then pocket it. All the video is in the USB stick that does show basically it's step by step of what occurred. You can watch it and see everything. For each transaction is listed. Yeah. And the printout for this is in there. He admitted to it.
So you got a report back of suspicious activity that you guys were losing money?
Yes.
Okay, and then you guys investigated it using the footage, and you found that he was the one. He was the one. All right, so he would go to a register that no one was at, pretend to refund something, and then he would pocket the cash.
And there was a couple times where he actually, in between a transaction, because he was a manager, so in between the transaction, he would stop the transaction and do a refund really quick, and then act like he's doing a cash pickup and take the cash out of the drawer and put it in the blue bag and then walk away. So he did it a couple different ways.
Okay. And then you're saying he would walk around the store and then either put it in a blue bag or pocket it.
He's a team leader. I apologize. Not
Team leader. Okay.
A team leader, customer service team leader.
Okay. And you guys obviously want to press charges.
Yes.
Okay.
He voluntarily admitted to what he did. He was honest. Came forth with it. And
can you just raise your right hand for me? You swear to affirm that everything you told me is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Can you guys just walk me to him?
When confronted, Schneider admitted everything. Over the course of 4 months, he had stolen from the register on at least 3.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
Schneider.
Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Winkles. This is Officer Moscow, all right? So I do have something. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any question. Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. All right. With that being said, do you want to speak with us? You want to let us know what happened today?
Yeah. He basically did the investigation and.
So just take us through beginning to end, really. So what's going on?
Honestly, I just felt a little pressure.
You felt pressure? Was it financial issues at home or something?
Home, and I got a surprise that my lady told me she was pregnant. So.
Gotcha. All right. I get that. Look, my girlfriend's pregnant too, and money's tight, so I get it, but it's not the way you go about it. You don't shit what you eat, you know?
I understand.
So when was the first time that you did this?
Like I told him, I can't put a date on it, but I know it's somewhere in October.
In October, you start? Okay, so just take me through your process of like how are you doing it?
It was just like a refund. You process a refund, take the money, and put it in the deposit.
I, in the store, was asked questions today about the prevention laws, front especially in front. I stated I was doing fraudulent returns for at least 32 times.
That was from October until November.
You did about 32 times, you're saying?
That's the estimate that he came up with now.
32 times for at least totaling of 7,000. I stated, I walk up to the returning, grab the money, put it in a blue pile, walk to this, what is it? Walk to the scheduled pocket.
What's the schedule? Like there's a schedule that's on the wall. It's like right by it.
Okay, and what's that for? Oh, I see. Walks the schedule and pocket the money. And I would grab change to walking on. My girlfriend's pregnant. Let me see. Everything. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of that when we go back. Can you just stand up for me? Just face the wall.
Could you guys do me a small favor? I don't understand. I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys mind just walking me out without the invitation?
How about we go to my car and I'll put the cuffs on you outside?
Yeah, that's
sounds good to me.
Been cool so far, but
can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, come here. All right, let's go back inside for a second. Let's go back inside. Sit down. Okay, you stole $7,000 worth of cash, right? Okay, we're being cool with you. I'm gonna walk you to the car, and then at the car I'm gonna put handcuffs on you.
I got you.
All these other requests is not happening. You're under arrest.
I understand you. I get where you're coming from. It's just not right. Again, peer pressure got into me. I do it, which is not the right thing. I shouldn't have done it.
Doesn't matter.
Excuses.
Doesn't matter.
I just wanted to know that he can walk me to the car because again, those people are like family to me. I just don't want them to see me.
No. Listen, you stole $7,000.
I get you.
Okay, I understand that you're under a lot of pressure, but you f***ed up.
I get you.
Okay. All these different requests and stuff's not gonna happen. Can I see that pen? And don't try to take off because we'll tase you.
In the end, Schneider was charged with felony grand theft and felony organized scheme to defraud, a reminder that desperation never excuses dishonesty.
All right, put your hands on the hood. All right. That's it. We're gonna. Yeah, you can take it off now.
You got anything about it too?
I'm gonna take care of everything, all right? Anything else?
That's it.
You gotta take that belt off. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry. I did what you guys did.
So
So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
No, yes, sir.
Fraudulently credited them 9 times for a total of like $4,600.
Next, a female employee stole $5,000 from the store. Let's see how ridiculously she tries to justify herself. Police were called to a clothing store after receiving a report about a young employee suspected of running a fraudulent refund scheme. From the moment officers arrived, the evidence against her was already overwhelming.
An 18-year-old female employee. She's been with us since February or so. Yesterday was the last theft, but essentially she has 3 separate credit cards, and she's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600. So what you do is you just grab a whole bunch of merchandise, bring it to the register, stick in her credit card, act like someone returned the merchandise, but it didn't. I have a witness statement of admission, and this is her admission statement.
Okay.
And then I had her date and then initial and date each theft. So this is like the transaction that she stole. This is the transaction she stole. This is the transaction she
These
stole.
are all the transactions?
Yeah, there's 9 of them.
The store's loss prevention manager had been quietly building a case. Over the course of just a few weeks, she had been caught processing 9 fake refunds onto her own 3 credit cards, totaling around $4,600. She would gather random merchandise, pretend a customer was returning it, and quietly credit the money to herself under made-up names.
And those are the dates of the amounts on the bottom.
And she claims that she did it because her boyfriend's abusive and said, if you don't bring me home money.
I'll beat the crap out of you.
And I said,
so I don't know. I'm here tomorrow too, so if you
can I read her admission?
Oh, absolutely.
She was crediting returns of items onto her credit card. So essentially paying herself for this.
Like for example, like she returned all these items, like, and then made
She
up
acted
a
like she bought
customer's
them
name.
and then she would return them to herself.
Like this customer name, she just put in a dummy customer name, but I could see by the last name on the card it belongs to her. It actually prints out her name, so it's like, yeah, that's her name. And you can put in whatever she wants over here, but the card
Like,
swiped.
you can manually type in the name or something?
No,
How
it's
does she put in a
swiped.
dummy name?
No, well, she can manually type in that name. But
Lily Love?
Yeah.
That's the name she chose?
Well, she used 9 different names. Mostly Jones was the last name she used, but this.
So he's essentially, this guy, whoever this is
He doesn't live with her.
pressuring me to give him money or he will abuse or kill me.
Right. Are you happy?
When confronted, the 19-year-old admitted everything in writing, but her story quickly shifted. She claimed an abusive boyfriend named Miles had forced her to do it, threatening to beat or kill her if she didn't bring him money. Yet after 4 months of knowing him, she didn't know his last name, his phone number, or what he drove. Her roommates had never seen him, and her parents knew nothing about him. Her words painted her as a victim, but the details kept falling apart.
It says, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. Number 1, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Number 2, you have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Number 4, any statement can and may be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? Number 5, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? How long have you lived in Florida? 4 months. So we got called here in reference to essentially a theft. Do you have any idea what the allegations are against you?
Yes, I do. He just told me prior to us coming in.
Who's he?
Mike.
Who is he to the store?
I don't know. I think he's something she died.
I'm Kofork. Okay. Explain to me what happened.
Basically, I met this guy. Her name was clear. We just moved here.
You met a guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Miles.
Miles?
Yeah. M-I-L-E.
M-I-L-E-S?
Yes.
What's Miles' last name?
I don't know his last name.
How long have you known him?
Since I've been in Florida.
So you've known him for 4 months and you don't know his last name?
Yeah.
What's his phone number?
What day was that? March what? March 18th.
So the last time you talked to him was over a week ago?
Yeah. So, at first when I met him, everything was fine. I told him I just recently moved here, blah, blah, blah. And like, I seen that he started to manipulate me a little bit.
Money, what?
Manipulate me.
What does that mean?
Like, he started to manipulate me.
Oh, manipulate. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you said something.
accent.
That's fine.
He wouldn't like hurt me, but like,
I'm still listening.
like he would just do little stuff to like make me afraid of him.
I'm still listening.
And then he told me that like oh, like he needs some money, or he's gonna beat me or kill me. And I gave him like all the money. Like I'll ask my parents all the time because they were the one taking care of me when I was there. I asked my parents all the time, and so a little turned into a lot. And like he's just like it's either like you give me the money or like I'm gonna beat you or like kill you.
Has he ever beat you?
The first time he tried to do that, he started screaming and yelling.
Where did this happen at?
This happened like outside of like my apartment complex. And that was,
Who do you live with there?
I have 2 roommates.
So have the roommates met Miles?
No. They
Have your parents met Miles?
No, they don't know about him.
Okay. So how would you give him the money?
So he made me open like a bank account. The name of the bank is called Sunset Credit Union. So he made me open that up, and then he's like, "Oh, just basically put the money in this account, or if not, you can put it on this cash app account." He told me like open up.
So you would transfer it from whatever credit card you use to refund yourself the money
Yes, sir.
from the close,
Yeah.
and you would transfer it to a Cash App or the Sunset Credit Union?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I pull up your bank account, it's going to show that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Would you mind pulling your bank
Yeah.
account up?
And I'll also show you him telling me to open it up.
Do you have his Instagram or his Facebook?
I have him on this app called Telegram.
What the heck is Telegram?
It's like a Slack or WhatsApp.
It's not like pictures.
No, it's a chat and messenger.
All right. Let me. Can you show me your?
Yeah, I am showing you him telling me to open the account. All right.
I just don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to show me.
Okay.
So you don't want to show me?
No.
Okay, that's fine. But your phone would be evidence, so I do need it because I'll write a search warrant for it and find the information out. All right. So you would transfer the money to this Sunset Credit Card Union or Cash App.
And like sometimes, like he was really good at getting to me, and like I'm really good with people, so I'm like very nice, I'm very forgiving. So like he would like let me use some of the money just to like justify it, like like just to make sure like I'm in the right track and like I wouldn't snitch on him or anything like that. And
all right. So in this letter it says you started February 27th returning
yeah,
clothes.
that's the first date of month of April.
Did you get to see these papers?
Yes,
Yeah,
sign these two as well.
Oh.
I got to see.
There's one more.
So these are initials AP, right?
Yeah.
Those are your initials?
Yes, sir.
You did this?
Yes, sir.
For each one? I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah,
but I
for
think
each
there's, what, 9 you said? Okay, so nobody else did this but you?
Yeah.
How would this work? Because here, Mr. Michael was trying to explain it to me, but I'm pretty slow and I don't understand things.
Okay, so basically,
I don't have a degree, so.
basically I would just grab like items and then do like a return and just like do it on the credit card. That's how that works.
So if I wanted to do it, I just go in there, pick whatever I want to return. I put my credit card in, and then just charge the store back the money onto my credit card?
Yeah.
But how do I make a customer name like Lily Love?
Oh, it's just when you're done with the return, it just asks you like information of like the customers, and you can just like the random name, random address.
Okay. So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers?
No, sir.
You made them up?
No, yes, sir.
So how much money is in the Sunset Credit Union or the Cash App? How much money were you allowed to keep?
Like, it depends on how, like, he would be feeling. Like, sometimes he'd be like, oh, because he is, like, a scammer. So, like...
Well, I mean, you are too.
I guess so. So he... Like, I don't know, it just depends on, like, how much he wants to cut out of it. Like, it's not, like, always, like, the same amount.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think you're lying to me.
Okay.
I think you did this. I don't think there's miles, because when I write a search warrant for your phone, I don't think it's going to show any of that. And when it gets presented to the court and it shows that you were lying, you're an adult. They're not going to have, when the state attorney goes, yeah, she straight up lied to the officers the entire time, they're going to be more harsh on you. if that makes sense. So, is there a Miles?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What does Miles look like? Because if this is actually happening, what you're saying too, then that's not acceptable either.
Yeah.
But you don't know his last name. Your roommates have never seen him. What does he drive?
He has a different car every time.
So, okay.
I don't.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
In the end, she was arrested and charged with felony grand theft and ultimately walked away with 2 years of probation. A reminder that the truth rarely survives a story with so many missing pieces.
Sure. Miss Pedro, stand up for me. Face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Your purse, do you want it to go with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And all this jewelry too, you want it to go with you to the jail? You don't want to call somebody to give it to them? It's a lot of jewelry you got on.
Mom, brother,
Miles.
Finally, let's find out how one employee stole a total of over $66,000 over 6 months. On May 3rd, 2023, police were called to a BJ's Wholesale Club in Boynton Beach after receiving a report about a cashier suspected of running a long-term coupon fraud scheme with a club member.
Hello. Hi, how are you? So, I have a question for you. So, we tried to get a detective here today, but they sent an officer. So, we have a $66,000.
It has to go through an officer. I have to take the initial report, and if a sergeant looks at the case and feels it needs to go to a detective, then it'll be assigned.
So, I have a question for you.
Yeah, the only thing, I've had a case like this where they tried to coordinate it with me specifically, and we got so busy that day that we had like a shooting over here that there was no way I could be there, and they interviewed that person without me.
The store's loss prevention team had finally pieced it together. Surveillance footage showed the same male customer walking up to her register 2 or 3 times a day, handing her a stack of coupons she never even bothered to read. She would simply key in whatever dollar amount he told her, turning $1,000 shopping trips into $40 checkouts. Over 6 months, the losses had grown to a staggering $66,000.
Well, that's why we wanted you to come. Like, we have everything. Although the $66,000 is an accumulation since November, we only have archive video starting March 3rd. But my question, it's a complete felony already. Like, that surpassed that. Even from what we have on video versus the total case value. The total case value is like $67,000. But we can prove like probably half of that because we only have archive till March.
Yeah, I mean, I have to obviously look at the video, and if everything adds up and it goes to the state attorney and they feel like this is a solid enough case, go through.
You guys would arrest if she admits already tomorrow anyway.
Well, the thing is, like, I have to be able to read her Miranda rights. Like, I just can't.
No, I get that.
Like, all
but
that
I'm
stuff,
just saying, we have all the paperwork. Like, this is a significant.
I might not. I'm going to tell you, I might not arrest. It might not even be me, but I might not arrest that person right away, and I might file charges with the state attorney.
Really, for that much? For 60?
Well, like I said, I have to take the initial report, and if we can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was this person, a detective probably has to take a deeper dive into it, because I can only do so much.
So, what do you recommend? Because I am looking for an arrest tomorrow. I mean,
That's not up to you.
No, but
I mean, yeah, BJ's is the victim, and you guys want to press charges, and I have to look at the video. I have to look at all the evidence and write the initial report, and the sergeant has to look at it, and then we go from there.
Okay.
When confronted, the cashier admitted everything almost immediately. She claimed she felt uncomfortable and didn't know how to tell her managers. But when officers asked if he had ever threatened her, her answer was simple. No, she knew it was wrong, but said it had just become a routine. Her words painted her as a victim of pressure, but her actions told the story of a willing partner.
Can, in your own words, explain to me why we're here.
I'm basically going to be charged for fraud or assisting with fraud.
Okay, why do you feel that? Why do you feel that?
Because I helped someone basically steal from BJ's $2,000.
Go ahead.
Can you explain to me in greater detail how this is?
Sorry.
Like, how long has this been going on? Like, when did this start?
I would say it started last year around November-ish. The guy approached me and asked me if I could input his coupons, and I said okay. I didn't think it would be a reoccurring thing, but it ended up being a reoccurring thing. and personally I didn't know how to approach my managers to ask for help to...
Okay, now it's 2022?
Yes.
And where were you at? The person, what's his name?
I don't even know his name.
You don't know his name?
No.
What does he look like?
White male.
Where were you at in the store when you first
I was
approached
at
him?
Sunset.
Okay. And how does this happen? How does he come up to you? What takes
Well,
place?
at first he was like, my coupons are not going through, like, I need help. And I was like, okay, so I just did them because that's what I'm used to. Like, if someone has a problem with the coupon, I make sure the coupon, they have the actual physical item, and then I input the coupon.
Okay. And so what happened with this instance? The first one back in November?
I just inputted his coupons and made sure he had the correct items, and he just told me the prices of how many coupons he had.
Okay. So he told you the prices?
Yes.
So what type of coupons were you, like, were they paper coupons you were scanning in, or how did you do it?
Well, for self-checkout, when we do physical overrides, anything over $10, we have to make sure that they have the coupon, and we scan our override card and put it in.
Okay. And how many coupons is a person allowed to use?
I mean, I was told they can use as long as they have the physical item and the amount.
What? So he would just tell you how many to put in?
You tell me like how much to put in, like $90, $50.
Okay. And did you verify that all the product was there and he had each coupon for each product?
I would look just for the product and the coupon. I didn't see how many coupons he was giving me.
You didn't verify?
No.
Okay. Did you, like, that what you were doing was wrong?
I did. I just didn't know how to approach it the right way.
Okay. So how did he know when you were working to come in?
Sometimes he would walk in the front door, and sometimes I'd be at the front door, so then he would wait until I was back at my, by where I was. If not, then he would be waiting by the bathroom.
Okay. Did he ever ask you for your schedule to know what days of the week you were here?
No.
Okay. Did you ever communicate with him outside of here?
No. I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you.
Okay. You never got curious and looked him up in your membership?
No.
You never looked at his membership card to see who he was? Mm-hmm. Okay. How many times do you think you've done this? Like, how often does this occur?
I mean, when I'm working, it's like at least 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
A day.
A day?
Like when I'm working.
So he'll come in 3 times a day?
Yes, he'll come at like different separate times.
Okay. And what does he say to you when you're doing this?
He just says, hello, I'm ready for my coupons. And then
Okay. And he's never once offered you anything in exchange?
No.
Never, did he ever give you any type of a gift in exchange? Just saying, hey, thanks for always helping me out?
No.
I'm trying to understand, like, how did he, like, know that you would be willing to do this each and every time?
I guess I just never really questioned him about it, so he always just came up to me.
And what kind of products is he buying?
Medicine, like medical, like allergy medicine, anything like that.
And is it always the same type of products?
Yes.
And does he say what he's doing with these products?
I think he resells them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he does.
What makes you think that?
I mean, sometimes when I'm on a register, he does tax exempt, and sometimes tax exempt, they resell the product that they buy here.
Okay.
If not, it's for his own personal use, for like his store or something like that.
Okay. And tax exempt, what does he do to do tax exempt?
It's just that he doesn't have to pay tax on stuff that he buys.
But does he show you something to do that?
No, it's already on his card.
Okay. For his membership card?
Yeah, his membership card.
Okay. And what do you have to do to get tax exempt?
I override it. I have to override the tax exempt.
And do you override it?
Yes, sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay. But he shows you on his card that he's taxed.
Well, when you scan it, it will show you a prompt that says tax exempt.
Okay. And then what causes that to pop up is what I'm trying to understand is how is it entered in the system that he...
Yes, in his system underneath his membership, there's like a certain certificate that they have to bring in, that they have to put in for him to have tax exempt.
Okay. Did he ever tell you he was reselling this stuff?
Not that I know of, no.
You never recall him telling you what he did with the products?
No.
And what did you think when he was coming in 2-3 times a day?
That's what I thought, like he was reselling, so I was like, okay, because I've seen people here multiple times, out of the day, all the time.
And do you know, like, he never asked you what days you work?
No.
Okay.
But I have literally like a consistent schedule, so I'm here.
You work the same days each week? Okay, and what days are those?
Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I mean Sunday, Tuesday. I'm off Saturday.
Okay. So walk me through exactly what took place today.
Today?
Yeah, this morning.
I mean, he came in. I know he went to membership to return something, and then maybe 20 minutes later he came back to my line, and I just did what I do.
Okay. But step by step, like I don't understand any of it.
I scan his card, and then I scan all of his items, and then when I'm done with that, he just tells me the prices of his coupons that he has, and then I input them.
Okay. So you don't verify that the amount he's telling you matches what the product is?
No.
Okay. And so how much was his total today?
$40.
Okay. But how much was it before the override coupons? Does that seem a little bit...
It does, yes.
Okay. I mean, did you realize it was wrong?
Yes.
Okay. And does he know it's wrong? Has he ever said anything to you about it?
No.
He's never made any acknowledgement about it?
No.
Okay. And so you say the amounts he does, is it usually around $1,000 or does it vary or how?
Yeah, it's around 1,000.
Okay. So if he comes in 3 times a day, each time it's around $1,000? Okay. Do you know where he's getting the coupons?
I mean, the coupons that he has are mostly BJ's coupons from like the coupon books that I have.
Okay. And what does that mean if they're BJ's coupons?
Like it's from the corporation. The corporation like.
And can you use that many coupons?
When you scan them, no. If you scan them, it will limit you to like how many items you have. Like if he has 3 items and he tries to scan 4 coupons, then that 4th coupon will.
Okay. And what happens then? So say you try to scan the 4th. What do you have to do to make? If you wanted to input that?
I have to just put it in manually.
And how do you do that?
If he's on self-checkout, then I just go all the way to the end and I scan it I scan my override card, and then I put in the price, and then it will come off as a coupon.
Okay. And so like today, when you did an override, correct? And the amount you put in, he told you the amount to put in? Okay. All right.
But I know you said when you told him that you were just scared, you didn't know what to do. He never threatened you or anything. I
just felt uncomfortable.
You felt uncomfortable? Yeah. But when he came to your register, you pretty much know what you were going to do.
Yeah, because it's just like a routine.
It's routine. Okay. Today, when he was at your register and he's passing you the coupons, were you just putting the numbers in this time? He wasn't telling you today, though, right? Like you just knew how much to take off of the.
No, he tells me like how many. Like he'll tell me like $90, $60.
So what is he doing today on the video? He's passing you.
Yeah, like the stacks of the coupons.
And then what is he saying? 90.
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me how he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. He just stacks them and he goes 90, 60, 24 or whatever.
And what were the coupons for? Like $1 off.
Yeah, $1. Sometimes they're $7, $8.
Okay. But he was telling you today what to put in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And does he tell you every time what to put in?
Yes.
Do you collect the coupons?
Yeah, I mean, when it's at self-checkout, they throw them in the box.
Okay.
And then if it's at a register, I put them in the pouch.
Okay.
Have you ever told anybody about this? Like a friend, family, any coworker about it? No? And what does the policy say for something like this here? Like, is there a policy about the coupons and the manufacturing, what you can and cannot do?
I mean, all as I know is it's just one coupon per item.
The reason to continue doing it, or that you kept doing it since November, what was that? I'm trying to understand.
I didn't really have a reason. It's just I didn't know how to approach my managers about it.
Okay. Like, I mean, if you saw him coming to the register, could you not?
I mean, sometimes when he would come in, I would try to make myself busy so I wouldn't have to help him.
Okay. And what did you think was going to happen if you went to your manager?
I would get fired.
honestly, truthfully, since we already know you've been doing it with this guy, have you done it with anybody else? Family, friends, coworkers? No. Do you know if anybody else has been doing this yet? Not that I know. Because I'm trying to understand how you came up, how you came up with doing this so many at a time. I don't know if you saw someone else doing it, or you just.
Did he indicate to you to do this? Did he tell you how to do this? Did he have an idea that you could do this?
No, it's like when you work self-checkout, you know what to do for certain things. For like coupons, like you know you have to override it, so you have to have your card to do it.
Okay. So the very first time you met him, he approached you and asked you to help him with his coupons. Did he go into detail about that, what that meant? So you just automatically started giving him the discounts? Alright.
Did you ever think that this would come back? Yeah, I knew it was going to come back eventually, but you still couldn't say no.
Well, what made you say yes the first time? What made you do it the first time?
The first time I thought he was just a regular customer, that he just needed help with coupons, that's all.
But why give him the extra the first time? If you did the overrides on the first transaction, the first time you did it, where you gave him, did he tell you the amounts the first time?
Yes, he always tells me.
Okay, so how did he know you would do that? And what made you do it? I mean, if you didn't, that's the very first time, there's no, I mean, you could have easily said no. What made you do that? What made you feel the need to do that?
Maybe just to get him out. It was probably like a busy day, and I just wanted everyone to be out.
I think that's all that I had. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that everything is true?
Yes.
Okay.
I just will need a second set. Justice, stand up for me.
Do you have a set?
I put him on.
I'm gonna pat you down. Do you have anything that's gonna poke or stick me?
No. I mean, other than this, probably my card.
Nothing on you that you shouldn't have.
No, it's just my phone and my AirPods. I have my keys downstairs with my office.
Where are they?
They're on register 7.